Welcome to this talk on Manuscripts and Special Collections. My name's Hayley Cottrell, I'm the Senior Archivist, and I'm going to give you an introduction to who we are and what we hold before handing you over to some of my colleagues. So who are Manuscripts and Special Collections? Well, we're responsible for looking after the University of Nottingham's holdings of unique archival material and rare published works. Our collections date back to the 12th century and they come all the way up to the present day. We're based on the university's Kings Meadow campus on Lenton Lane, and we also have an exhibition gallery in the Lakeside Arts Centre on the University Park campus. Under normal circumstances, our reading room and exhibition gallery is open to everyone, and we very much hope that when we reopen, we will be able to welcome you. So what do we have in our collections? Well, the East Midlands collection is a local studies library which covers Nottinghamshire, but also Lincolnshire, Leicestershire and Derbyshire as well. And it contains many of the types of material that you might expect to find in a local studies library. There are books, pamphlets, newspapers and periodicals, maps, and all of that is available to browse in our reading room. The main thing that I want to focus on is our archival manuscript collections. We have about 3.5 million archival documents in over 800 manuscript collections. And by collection, I mean a group of documents that share the same provenance. They come from the same place or created by the same person or organisation. Now, all archives have their own collection strengths, and I've outlined some of ours on the slide here. Now, the Archdeaconry is an important collection for us. A colleague of mine is giving a talk about that for this festival, so if you haven't already checked that out, I would encourage you to go and do so. Our Non-Conformist church records, these are records of local churches, Protestant churches that were not part of the Church of England. They contain information about the workings of the church and also people who are members of the congregation. Family and estate records are some of the largest collections that we own. They're records created by a landed family and its employees, often over the course of many generations. These are the collections that tend to go back the furthest, and they contain information about the family, but also about people who worked on the estate and about the runnings of these estates. Health records are a collected strength of ours. We hold the records of many of the local hospitals, including hospitals that are since closed down, places such as Nottingham General Hospital, the Eye Hospital, Highbury Hospital, and of course the university has a medical school at QMC. Literary archives are an important area for us. The most significant collection that we have in this area are papers of D.H. Lawrence. Now, you'll probably be unsurprised to learn that we collect the records of this university and its predecessor bodies, including University College Nottingham and Midlands Agricultural College. And in there you'll find obviously lots of information about the workings of the university, how it's governed, how it's grown and developed over the years, as well as information about individual members of staff and students. Water is one of the largest collections that we own, and we have lots of material that relates to the control and supply of water in the region prior to the creation of the Severn Trent Water Authority. Then finally, another collection strength, just to mention, is our business records. So we hold records in some of the main areas in this region, such as textiles, lace and hosiery, farming, agriculture. We also hold trade union records. And again, if you want to find out more about any of these collection strengths, do check out pages on our website. So that's just an overview of who we are. I'm now going to hand it over to my colleagues to tell you more about the printed or special collections and also about our digital collecting activities.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm the Engagement Archivist at Manuscripts and Special Collections. We run a huge programme of public events, the largest of which is the exhibition at Nottingham Lakeside Arts. We use this to display our rare books and archives, and there's a huge range of topics from the weather to women's suffrage to the history of British colonial India. And these are all accompanied by a series of events like talks, we have living history reenactments, we have artists' workshops, film screenings, and all of these are open to the members of the public as well.
In the special collections at University of Nottingham, we have over 80,000 volumes of rare and old books, published mainly between the 16th and the 19th centuries. We also have a small number of books that predate the year 1500, when the print industry took off. and we also have a number of collections from the 20th century. These 80,000 volumes of rare and old books comprise over 40 named collections. They are named because they were curated by individuals, such as an author putting together a library over a lifetime of their career, book collectors, or organizations putting together a library to support them conducting their business. Our most important special collection is the D.H. Lawrence Special Collection. Not only is it a valuable collection in its own right, containing first editions of all of D.H. Lawrence's publications, his books, his articles in newspapers, as well as more ephemeral publications, but it also contextualizes, it supports research, and it complements the archive that we have in our holding, D.H. Lawrence's manuscripts, his correspondence, his drawings. Our special collections are catalogued on our online catalogue NuSearch, NU Search, and they are searchable by keyword or free text search. A keyword search will generate a list of results which include books from the special collections. There is a filter on the right-hand side in a column which details the number of books held in manuscripts and special collections. By narrowing down your finds, you will be directed to the books that we hold in manuscripts and special collections. Some of these books will be online versions, digitized versions of rare and old volumes. Registered members of the library are able to access these online. Another avenue into our resources, which is available online, is the digital images section of our search engine NuSearch. This has a collection of images harvested from our special collections, and they are viewable online.
Manuscripts and Special Collections have been actively collecting materials such as photographs and ephemera to help us document life at all the University of Nottingham's campuses, including China and Malaysia. These really complement the official institutional records and allow us to tell a more nuanced story about what it's like to work and study here. We put out an appeal to alumni to ask us to send in their photographs from their time at the university. And like the rest of the archive and museum sector, we're really keen to document what life has been like at the university for the university community during the current crisis. Our new digital preservation system allows us to collect a much wider range of materials. So our colleagues have been sending us photographs and videos, and we've also asked them to suggest blogs and web pages so that we can capture the key communication channels from figures such as the Vice-Chancellor and the Registrar, as well as documenting the incredible efforts that the university community has gone to help out during these times. We're sure that future researchers will be really interested to see what it was like to live through this, and future staff will be interested to look back and think about what it was like to work here during these times, just as we're interested when we discover in the archives materials that show us what it was like during the 1960s sit-ins that were affecting the university.
So that's the end of our talk. I hope you've enjoyed this introduction to manuscripts and special collections. To find out more, please visit our website, nottingham.ac.uk/MSS. Thank you.